Hey Turtles, Turtle here, and today I'm on Pokemon Showdown for another theme team. It's been a while actually, but I really want to get back into theme teams. I love doing theme teams. So first of all, if you have any theme team suggestions, leave them in the comments. I almost said description. Wow. So this is a team I based off of my friends that play Pokemon. I happen to have 6 of them that you can see right up here. You can also see my team in the bottom right corner of the screen. Those are the Pokemon I'm using. And what I did is I thought about moments that I had with my friends playing Pokemon. Just notable, memorable moments. That's what I'm looking for. And I made a team based on that. And I named all the Pokemon after the person, the friend that did it. So I have Nathan, Paige, Hiroki, Connor, Brandon, and Ian. So first up is Nate, or Nathan, doesn't really matter. So this was a couple years ago. Can't remember when exactly, but it was a couple years ago. So this was before I got into competitive Pokemon, so it had to be 2 or 3 years ago. And I was just battling against some 6v6. And he has a Zoroark, and I'm like, oh, I gotta be worried about that thing. It's gonna transform, I'm never gonna see it coming. And he also had a Mewtwo, so he sends out the Mewtwo, and I'm like, oh god, Mewtwo, what do I do? And it was actually a Zoroark, and he destroyed 2 of my Pokemon with punishment or something like that. And I was like, whoa, that was amazing. Next up is Paige. We used to do mono-type battles before I really got into it seriously on Showdown. I keep on calling it Snowdown. It is Snowdown, but it's also on Showdown. And we just picked a team, and she was like, whoa, Tentacool. We told each other our types. I think we were doing like the same types. I think we both agreed to do Poison. She picks out Tentacool and says, Tentacool can learn Dazzling Gleam. I'm gonna call it Little Fairy Face. I'm like, what? What? That is the nickname we give to all Tentacles now, all of us. Like, it was great. So I should probably go over the set on the Zoroark. I'm just running simple agility, focus sash set. So like they get tricked, and in case they're not tricked, you have a focus sash. But you get up a free agility, outspeed, all kinds of things because you already have a lot of speed. And then kill things with Night Daze, Extra Sensory, and Flamethrower. The Tentacool is a basic spike setter, I guess. He's defensive. He's got Toxic Spikes, Rapid Spin, Haze, to get rid of stat changes, because I've seen a lot of stat changes today, and I'm just sick of it. And Sludge Wave. Next up is Hiroki. Now, I haven't gotten to play Pokemon that actually in the game as much as Hiroki, because you can tell by his name, he's from Japan. He moved to Ohio about the same time I did, and his favorite Pokemon is Superior. I was also debating Relicanth because for one of my birthdays, I think it was my last birthday party, he actually gave me a Relicanth, and the moves it had spelled out B-Day for birthday. And I was like, Hiroki, that's unique. I kept the card. It was a Relicanth with one of them was Dive. The D and J was Dive. Yeah, it was really unique. I will never forget that. But I picked Superior because that's his favorite Pokemon. Superior is contrary to Leaf Storm, really. Giga Drain to get a little bit of HP back as I'm running through teams, hopefully. Dragon Pulse to hit everything that resists grass. And the Nature Power for Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack is pretty interesting. Assault Vest. Maybe I'll survive a hit. Next up is Connor. With the Weavile. This is a similar situation to Nathan, where we were doing 6v6, and but his Weavile came in and just kept on using Beat Up, and I kept on getting surprised by it, because he used it early in the match, so he's hitting me 5 times, and I was like, what the heck? What is this move? That's a move? Like, what? I was blown away by it. So Weavile, I took some inspiration from that. I really like beat up. I think it's a cool move. You can hit up to 6 times per turn. I also gave it Night Slash for when, if I maybe send it in later, Fake Out and Ice Punch. Just stab, wrecking things. Next up is Brandon. Brandon with Charizard. Now Brandon, again, I haven't gotten to play much of Pokemon with him either. He's all about his retro games. He has an NES, a Nintendo 64, a Game Boy Color. He was the main reason I got my Game Boy Color, because I was like, whoa, that's so cool. I want to play the original Pokemon games, and the original Gold and Silver, and then I did. And now I have a Game Boy Advance, so that's cool. But apparently at some point, when his Charizard was about to learn Flamethrower, he didn't want to have it learn Flamethrower because of Ember. I'm like, Brandon, what? And that was everyone. Connor had the same reaction, Paige had the same reaction. Hiroki just sort of laughed. Ian and Nathan live in North Carolina, so they weren't there, but it was great. I will never forget that either. There's a lot of these all things I'll never forget. And last but not least is Ian. Ian has Wailord. So when I met Ian, it turns out we both were Pokemon fans. We both were Smash Bros. Fans. We were both Nintendo fans. He really loves Mega Man. Shoutouts to Ian, I guess. But Ian, at the time, this was like shortly after Omega Ruby. Now Sapphire came out. Yeah, I beat it in like a week. This was like a month or two after it came out. It was that December. And I beat it in like 5 days or something. But he hadn't. And he was taking his time. He beat all the gyms, but he wasn't going into the Elite Four yet. He was taking his time. And he had a what's it called? This beach ball. I remember Connor called it beach ball. I can't remember the name of it. Whalmer. It's a Whalmer. Whalmer. He had a Whalmer named Big Fish, and that was his water agent slave. But that was just the funniest thing. That it was Big Fish. And while I met him on a cruise, while we were on the cruise, he evolved it finally into a Wailord. And it was still called Big Fish. That is the best name of all time. I hope you know that, Ian. And everyone loved it. Everyone there loved it. So yeah, that's my story about my friends. Without further ado, let's get into an OU battle. Okay, so here we go with Auto Boxer 33. Quite an interesting name. Is he a phone case? Or is he a boxer? Or is he an otter? No one knows. So we're doing an OU battle. And this is really interesting. He's running Pikachu. And Golduck and Shedinja. Like, this is a weird team. I'm glad, because my team is weird too. So this format is not normal. This is not a normal. So I'm gonna put Tentacruel in the back, so that when I send out Zora Rock. Nice. Same. Fair enough. This thing never dies. So I'm gonna stay in. That did a little bit of damage. Toxic. Okay. I'm okay with this though, because this is definitely my Pokemon that can deal the most damage to this thing. Wish. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not actually gonna be as fun as I thought. Oh, please. Thaw. Jesus. Wow. Pro strats. I'll come back in later. For now, I'm gonna try to do something else. Agility. Free agilities for days. This guy is probably confused. It's like, what? And then suddenly, Flamethrower. Into Pikachu! Ah, it doesn't one-hit KO. At this point, he probably knows I'm this aura. It looks really confusing. so back into it. Back in flamethrower dealing 20%. I just really need to scare this thing out. I can go into the real tentacle and scare him out. Protect, yeah. Okay. See ya later. Oh my gosh. This is not fun. I hope he knows that this is not fun. Toxic spikes. What are you expecting? Let's get up 2 layers of toxic spikes. This is not fun. I need to force him out somehow, and I don't have anything that can really force him out. Except for he doesn't seem to like to fight tentacle. Cloud 9. Sludge wave. What would this thing do to me? It's lefties. Like, what? Honestly, I don't know what this thing would do to me. It probably learns a psychic type move. Soak. I'm already a water type. I'm already a water type. And I'm faster than you. What? He just got rid of my poison typing, I guess. Oh, to screw up the black sludge. That's what he was going for. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna sweep. Toxic me all you want. I've got freaking Dragon Dance. I'm ready to sweep. Mega Evolve, Dragon Dance. Like, bruh. Are you ready for this? Dragon Claw with stab is probably gonna do more than Earthquake, so let's go Dragon Claw. Oh! Snap! Screw you, Umbreon. It's setup fodder. It's just gonna stand there and toxic me while I get free Dragon Dances up for days. Cloud 9. I'm not weather. Ah! Ah! And I have Roost. Ha! And I'm back where I was. You know what? Just Dragon Claw everything. I won't be able to sweep because I am toxic. Really tough. Fair enough. Earthquake. We should definitely outspeed. That did a lot of damage. Charge Beam. It may increase his special attack, but not this time. What are you going to? He's probably gonna go into the Bisharp. So I'm gonna double out. Do I want to double out? Because all I have is Sludge Wave to do damage. I'm gonna go into you. No? Why didn't you switch? That was weird. So I'm max speed. No, I'm not. I'm not max speed. This thing's really slow. I lied to myself. I'm not max speed. I'm faster than him though. He's not max speed. Went +4 speed or something. Bye, shot. By Earthquake. Ian. Oh, it's a crit! Well. I'm gonna flamethrower this thing. Definitely faster than. Ah, it lived. And I lived the knockoff, but I'm toxic. Wow. See, this he should have sent this in earlier. Obviously, this is the better. This is the better. Obviously. Night Slash. Yeah! I did it! No, wait, there's a Shijinja. I completely forgot about this. Golduck's partner. Oh, Soak. But this is single battles, dude. This is single battles. Why isn't Ice Punch super effective against him? That's okay. Let's do another battle. You know, I always like to do best 2 out of 3 on these episodes. So let's go. Another team with a Bishop. And the guy has the same sprite. Nice. So what's the lead? What's the lead? It looks like a rain team, but also it's not a rain team. Actually no, because I think it's rain. So I'm gonna lead with Weavile anyway. Medusa, so that's what I name all of my shiny Hydreigons. Obvious fake out is obvious. I'm just gonna Ice Punch. I mean, why would you say him? Like what? Why is Weavile working so well as a lead? I feel like Weavile should never work as a good lead. Weavile should never be a good lead. Never been the Sharpie. By Sharpie? No. So to this, I respond with Ian. Low sweep. That's gonna do actually a lot of damage to it. I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't even know what Wailord's weight is. I feel like it would be really heavy, but also I feel like it wouldn't be really heavy. That did 100 damage to me. At level 100, that's crazy. Earthquack. Ooh, free Stealth Rocks for you. That's bad for Charizard. Why would you run... That's kind of weird, putting Stealth Rocks on your Bishop, but it's not that weird. So now we got Azumarill. I am going to Body Slam this thing into the next dimension. No, I'm not. Earthquake didn't work. I don't know. I really thought that Body Slam was going to do more, because I thought that was not very effective. Apparently it wasn't. That would be the reason why it does more. Because neutral hits are neutral. Energy Ball. Rip. I didn't really want to switch anything in on that. That felt kind of bad. So if I send in Nate, it'll look like Paid, and it would probably drag into Heliolisk, because this thing you wouldn't stay in with the poison type chilling here. I'm gonna go for the agility. I'm counting on this guy switching out. I expect superior. Nope. Lol, JK. I'm pissed now. Was he expecting me to go in superior? Huh. I wanted to scare him out. It didn't work, obviously. Night days. Come on. 50. Low accuracy. Miss. Nope. Dang, Zorak does not work. You have to kind of go for the nasty plot. I tried to get away with not going for that so I could like rely on outspeeding things. Flinch, yay. Wow. Sorry if Flora's not, I'm not beating up. Beat up is so weird. It doesn't work often. Okay. I do not want to stay in. I am too frail for this. Now we get some superior usage. Thunderbolt is not very effective. But I get paralyzed! You gotta be kidding me. He's gonna go with Dark Pulse. So I got my special attack up now. I'm gonna Giga Drain 100%. Get a lot of HP back. Or 20% actually about. Cause that guy was like 40. So now, why can't I use Nature Power? I guess that doesn't count as an attacking move. Oops. Anyways, no! Giga Drain didn't quite do it for me. I was gonna switch into the Bishop, but I'm still gonna fake out. He didn't switch into the Bishop. Okay then. I'm expecting too much of these guys apparently. Like, why would you say it when Bishop takes it so well? I'm just gonna let him just gonna let him kill me. There's nothing I don't wanna switch into the Charizard with the Stealth Rocks in the field just in case something crazy happens. Gonna Mega Evolve Earthquake. Sucker Punch. We livin'. And kill him with the Earthquake. GG. That was yes. That was yes. So, if you liked the video, you should leave a like. And if you like liking it more than like the video, then consider subscribing. And I'll see you all next time.